Ladies and gentlemen, I didn't think I was going to go live today, but I'm going live just for the little bit because today's the day that I go and watch Endgame. So we're going to be, I think I'm just going to do the first picks of the Bills, and then we'll move on to later on. So I'm gonna do new location. Usually I'm in my pod in my area, but I wanted to use the TV so I can kind of see what's popping. So don't mind the ceiling. We in the lair, man. If you guys can see it, I got my Lakers colors in the back. So yeah, man, we here now. I don't got my boys with me. Kev's coming over in just a little bit, so he might join us halfway through if he makes it in time. But what's going on, everybody? What's good? We are day 2 of the draft. Round 2. Cardinals have the pick. It is in right now. We're going to find out. We're going to get things popping. Hopefully this doesn't take as long as yesterday, man, because, I mean, taking forever to get these picks going, man. So let's get it going. Good afternoon, everybody. Bills are picking J.J. Arcega-Whiteside. That would be interesting. Bro, I got my Oliver. Damn, you got your Oliver jersey already? William Oliver? I see that. If Kenny G, what's going on, man? If Jawan Taylor honestly can slip to us at pick 40, I'm taking him. It just makes sense. I would love to get a Hakeem Butler. I would love to get a Deebo Samuel. But shit, if Jawan Taylor's there, yo, it'd be hard to kind of like not take him, right? So Kev will be here very shortly. So we're about to find out what the Cardinals are going to do right now. For those that are tuning in, good morning, good afternoon. Let's see what we got. Byron Murphy corner. Some say that Byron Murphy is the better corner in this draft, the best corner in this draft. Physical as can be. That's one thing that when I watched a little bit of film on him. But physical, and won't let you just get away with shit. So Cardinals are kind of shoring up that D. I'm not mad at it. 5'10", $190. Asante Samuels is what they're saying he's compared to. So you can't go wrong with that. You definitely can't go wrong with that. It's a definitely different vibe, right? I'm usually kind of have my own agenda and I can do this thing and I'm focused on this, but like now I'm gonna go back and forth. So bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Paul K81, what's going on, my guy? We starting it off, man. Yo, a salute to you, my G. Salute to you. As we wait for this chatter to go down, I gotta voice my opinion on something, man. Yo, shame on LaShawn McCoy. Shame on LaShawn McCoy. Proper movie etiquette is to know your role and shut your mouth when there's a big movie that's come out and people are ready to see it. You can't just drop Easter egg after Easter egg. Like, come on, man. You tripping for that, son. Like, what are you thinking? Everyone knows you don't run your mouth when a big movie like this is out and you just dropping nuggets. Major nuggets. Come on, man. Like you out of control for that, man. You out of control for that. Anyway, I need to get that off my chest. I'm vexed. I already know, you know what I mean, one piece. People are saying, yo, it's not just that one. That's just a small piece of a major. But come on, man. You can't do stuff like that. You just can't do stuff like that. Tina McClary, what's going on, girl? What's happening? William Oliver, I appreciate that donation. Paulie, I appreciate that donation. So who's next on the list? We got the Colts. So the Colts went O-line heavy last year. They got Quentin Nelson, the bully, you know what I mean, at guard. So they've solidified their O-line. We now have the Colts ex-O-line in Bobby Johnson. He's returned to the Bills. We had Bobby Johnson back in the day. He's now with the Bills. So I could see the Bills saying, all right, we got our defense, because you got to win in the trenches. The trenches is where it's at. So we've already solidified ourselves with Ed Oliver, which I'm still thrilled about. Why not go now to the offensive line and just bolster it even more with a Jawan Taylor pick? But we're gonna find out. We're gonna have to chill and see what's popping with that. So I'll take some of your comments as I'm sitting here. Cameron Taylor, what's going on? Ryan Seaback, what's happening? What if DK makes it to 40? If DK makes it to 40 and we feel that strongly about DK, like to me personally, I wouldn't be mad at anything else now. The first round, I really wanted Ed Oliver, and we got him. I'm happy now. So anything going forward, I mean, a lot of fans will feel this way. You be content with it because you kind of trust what these guys are up to, what they're doing. So I'm content, and I wouldn't be mad if we picked. I mean, if we went absolutely bonkers and we did something dumb, and we picked a guy that's like, you know, we pulled the Giants and picked a guy that should be picked in later rounds, then we got something to talk about. But right now, I think we're all right. Shout out to Chuck Woodward with a donation. I appreciate that. Salute to you, boss. What did Shady do? Shady ruined it for a lot of people that was going to go see Endgame, the Avengers Endgame. And my man just dropped the nugget. I'm not about to do it because that's just a dickhead move. But anyway, the picks in Tennessee, in the Indianapolis Colts are picking. Reggie Wayne is about to make the pick. Everything from here on is frosty. John Roberts, exactly right, man. Is the frosting on the cake, baby. Oh, settle down. But relax, Reggie Wayne. Just make the pick.
20 times in 10 years, and you won 3 games. Oh my word.
This guy, he's trying to pull that Dallas Cowboy guy. Relax, Reggie Wayne. Exactly. A weak version. All right. Rock your body, rock your sin. This was a guy that Coach McDermott, I guess, has a little in common with. Physical, gets up in your face, type of corner, knows how to use leverage. Leverage is key. When you're a wrestler, you know how to use your leverage. So, listen, that's a big pick. 5'11", 190. I like it. That's the aggressiveness that people like. He's physical, gets up in your face, man. So this is a good pickup for the Colts. Get their defense back online, man. You got Malik Hooker already in safety over there. You got my guy Pierre Desir already locking shit down. Sac passe my Haitian, so you get Rock Your Sin, bro. The Colts got a little better on defense. A little better on defense, man. So this should be good for them. This should be very good for them. Sean, what's that? Ranhawa. What's going on, my guy? What's going on, my guy? Gabby, what's happening, girl? This is spur of the moment. Spur of the moment. We're just kicking it right now. Top shotta. I agree. DK or Taylor all the way. All right. James Hardy. Yep, we got Oliver. Anything else is good. Yo, honestly, Ed Oliver got the pick. We straight. We good. What more do we need? Nothing else. So all we got to do is now just strengthen the team. Offense, defense, roll it, and we good. What are we saying? Because I'm really letting y'all. I'm really just letting you guys kind of dictate the show right now because we just kind of rolling with each other. 8th pick shows up, then we good. Juan Castro, Joshua Castro says, "What's good, Rico? I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm living it. We're gonna make the pick, and then I'm gonna go to the movies and see my end game, get comfortable, sit for 3 hours, and find out what's really good. Hopefully the Hulk decides to man up and come out and play." What do we got? Bills fan Brian says, "What about Irv Smith Jr.?" I ain't mad at Irv Smith. Gabby, Avengers. Yes, my girl, Avengers. I'm not mad at us going with a Irv Smith. A lot of people like Irv Smith. We need a guy that's going to stretch the field. We need a guy that's going to help. I mean, they say no greater best friend to have to your quarterback is a effective tight end. We had Charles Clay, but Charles Clay's knees just couldn't give out, man. They just couldn't hold up. So we just need that tight end. Really and truly, the most ideal pick for us is tight end or O-line. Receiver is the third. You feel me? Because we're already all right. So Jags are up. The pick is in. The pick is in. Taylor will be gone. TJ Lovato, you think so? I mean, it would make sense. If the Jaguars take Taylor right now, it would make sense. You got to protect your quarterback. I can totally see it. Oh, snap. Damn. Okay. Yo, these guys read slow, bro. Jawan Taylor. Makes sense. Makes sense. They had Jawan Taylor going to the Jags early at 7. So the fact that you get your tackle in the second round that you were going to grab in the first, that's, the Jags are right, man. You get Josh Allen, pass rush specialist, can cover. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be wreaking havoc in AFC South. And then you pick up a bookend right tackle to protect your quarterback? Bro, the Jags hit this one. So Jawan Taylor, gone. Chuck Wilbur says, Rico, you in the man cave right now? Yes, I am, man. I'm in the man cave. I usually set myself up in a little side room. Will I have my stuff, my backdrop and all that stuff, but I needed to be around the TV, man. I'm not about to sit on my phone and kind of wait for the picks. So I had to move locations. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes you gotta do that, man. So forgive me if you guys I'm not used to this look, but that's what we doing. Bobby O says, you the man, lots of love, bro. I appreciate that, homie. Appreciate that. Yo, honestly, I'm gonna say something, man. I really appreciate the love that you guys are showing myself personally, representing the brand of Buffalo Fanatics, because we're all one. And the fact that you guys are constantly showing up and showing love all the time and it's genuine, it's legit, man. I really appreciate that. And not only that, I'm showing up to the home opener. So I hope that I can meet a whole whack of y'all at the home opener. It's gonna be me, myself, and I, Bobby, Pierre, and a whole slew of Akeem, and a whole lot of the team is gonna be there. So I hope to see a whole bunch of y'all, and we can kick it, and we can have a little sip. Feel me? Joseph Swanson said, "What's good?" Jags moved up, so they wanted their guy, man. They wanted Jawan Taylor right from the start. So here's the thing: Jawan Taylor ain't mad either. Look at him. He's not far from home. That's another thing, man. I've always wondered, dudes that get drafted to the league, do you want to get drafted away from home, or do you want to get drafted close to home? See, two things can happen. You get drafted close to home, everything is around you. You get to play for your team. I mean, obviously, if you grew up there, you probably, rooting for that team that you had there. But you also have your family and your friends, and people are going to be doing this. You know what this means? When they put the hand out, that means, hey, let me hold something. Let me hold that 20. Yo, my bills need to be paid. You think you can hook me up with this? That is the problem when you sitting close to home, i.e. Haskins. Haskins, I for sure know he wanted to go to the Giants. He didn't want to go to the damn Redskins. He's from there. So now he's got to stay close to home. Is cool with that regard, but then people are going to be asking and asking and asking. And one of the harder things, when I was talking to Deion Dawkins, the hardest thing to do sometimes is to say no to your family members when they ask. It's hard, but you got to sometimes. So I think most of these guys would rather play elsewhere and not have to deal with a whole bunch of can you give me. But that's just me. That's just my opinion. I could be wrong, though. The Legend of the East, get AJ Brown. I don't know. We don't need AJ Brown, man. We already have 2 interior linemen. We do not need that. That's just my opinion. CMP says, how do you feel about AJ Brown? I like AJ Brown. I really like AJ Brown a lot. I didn't put him on my list, which I'm going to read to you guys. I didn't put him on my list because I just don't think we need his caliber of receiver, because we already have that role filled out in Cole Beasley and Zay Jones. You just don't add another guy that's in that position. Unless you're ready to cut Zay Jones, which I highly doubt. There's no sense. Oh, and look who decides to drop in. Mr. Kevy Kev. What's going on, my man? Let me move this out the way. So, who did you want me to catch you up on stuff?
Yeah, who's picked?
All right, so Jawan Taylor's gone. He went to the Jags. Rock Yasin, Rock Yabadi.
Oh, it's the other guy.
Yeah.
2 guys that won.
Rock is gone too. He went to where the hell did he go? He went to the Colts, and who else?
That's a nice pickup for the Colts.
And Byron Murphy gone to the Cardinals. So that's a big pick.
As a Miami fan, I wanted Jawan Taylor and Rock Yasin.
So, you wanted those 2 guys?
Yeah. So good news for me.
The L's just keep mounting
time to get let down.
Just in time for real, right? Trap Deadpool says, how long will it be till we pick? Not too long. We're picking 8th.
Yeah.
8th. So this is actually rolling pretty quickly. So 49ers are up. They're picking, and it's going quickly. Shit, I might even be able to stay on longer. I think you think it'll be done by 8:30?
This thing?
Second, third round? No, not. I doubt it.
No, not the both rounds.
Not even. Giscard Jamilio says, get OLINE DETERB. Dude, you it sounds like you're putting a code in for a video game. TEEERE, up, down, left, right.
I think they're old enough, young enough, or old enough to remember Contra.
I doubt it. See, I'm on the zone right now.
Oh, that's why I didn't put it on the projector yesterday.
So listen, if I put it on, ABC's running it right now, or CBC or ABC, but then we're not gonna get like this coverage, but we don't get interrupted. What do you want to do?
Shit. I don't know, man.
ABC. Right now, I have in Canada, we have NFL Network, but I'm using it through an app on my computer with the Zone, and this shit lags.
Oh man! All right.
So I don't even know. Okay, are we gonna play now? We're live. Man, I might just go to the other thing. Fuck it.
Wait till it picks it.
All right, we live now. We good.
All right.
Yo, who is spamming right now? I already told you guys about the spamming bullshit.
I don't know.
You know what?
Happening.
Thomas Crises.
I think he's trying to put an article up.
Nah, you done, son. We don't do that stuff right here, bro.
I like your put user in.
Yeah, we put people on timeout. When you do stuff like that, you get put on timeout. You can't comment. Debo Samuel.
Reggie Cobb. Oh, that's who someone thinks?
I hope not.
Oh yeah, that's who just got picked. Here you go. Yeah,
that's a big pick, man.
Yeah, it's a good pick.
That's a good pick.
They need wide receiver help.
That's a big pick. You got to help your quarterback, man. Not that you don't. I mean, go ahead. They let go of my guy Pierre Garçon, my guy. So they need to really get someone that's going to stretch the field.
No.
Go ahead, take that.
Do you have? No, they're asking about ESPN. Do you have TSN?
Let me see, because I have the app, right? I have my I'm talking to him, but I should be talking to you guys too. I got rid of my cable and I jumped on the Fire Stick and I modded it so I can get all my little apps. So
ESPN in Canada is called TSN, and TSN is showing the ESPN feed. Or at least they were for the first round. I don't know. Let me see if I can try to get it. But in other parts of Ottawa, like the one I live in, we get the NFL Network. That's why we were able to watch that yesterday. But
was Sportnet have it?
Rico's not really in Canada; he's in Quebec. So
the Quebec side, show some respect for Quebec. Actually, no, don't really, don't. You don't want to do that.
No, Quebec is the Florida of Canada.
The Florida, you stupid.
Yeah. It's a lot of weird.
I got no man. Decided to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna do?
Google your birthday and Quebec, man, and it'll probably be a story about poutine or some form of gravy, but
some form of it. Yeah. I'm gonna try that Sportnet app.
Maybe so I'm assuming this guy's trying to write trade because he's tried 6 times and then he just went with an oh my god.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I'm guessing we're missing something.
Yeah.
All right.
Hold on. Someone traded.
Myla?
Come here. Someone traded up.
They want to say hi to Kevin?
Yeah, hurry up.
What's up, buddies?
Go.
Say hi to Kevin.
Quick.
All right.
No, this ain't working out.
Thank you.
I'm going
Thanks,
to
buddies.
Yo, I'm
very
missing.
Nice.
This is the problem with this nonsense, man.
Oh man, you're killing me.
No, my bad. Let's go. I'm gonna go ABC. Screw it.
Good night, guys.
Bye. Good night.
Bye.
Bye.
You're going away from here.
We're going to bed. This girl really doesn't want to go to bed.
Ever.
Oh man.
All right, we in.
Apparently
hey Rico, did the Bills pick anyone yet? Yes, not yet. We haven't yet. Blue Comet, we have not picked anybody yet. So right now we're back at it. We're live, but I'm on the freaking. What is this?
This is ESPN.
This is ESPN?
Yeah, this is ESPN.
Okay, so I'm on the ESPN one, so we're good.
Oh man, I don't like the ESPN one. But
that's
okay.
Neither do I.
Because Booger is
McFarland.
He's so miserable, man.
I like Booger, man.
Miserable.
I like Booger.
Who do we got?
All right, my fault. So Panthers pick is in, so the Panthers are picking. Oh, so they traded up.
Someone's asking me a question, man.
Who? Get it?
I don't know. It said, hi, Kev. Why is DK slipping? Man, I think a lot of guys are just concerned about his lack of route running that shows up on tape. I think he's, in my opinion, he's a very good deep threat. He's an athletic freak, but it's very risky. He's either going to be Josh Gordon or, to a lesser extent, Demarius Thomas, or he's going to be like Kevin White or what's his name, Cordero Patterson.
Oh, Patterson too.
Yeah, because Patterson was that big, strong, super fast guy, right? So, Greg Little. Oof.
So, okay, how do you feel about this Greg Little pick?
I'm not big on Greg Little.
Why not?
A lot of people were really high on him. I just don't like him. I like
11-pound baby. Oh, who's pushing that thing out?
It depends. If they put Greg Little at right tackle, maybe.
Yeah,
but I don't think this dude's a left tackle.
Are they gonna? Is he slated to be that tackle? What do you mean? Let's see. I don't see. I haven't watched too much tape on the Greg Little.
I don't like he's strong and he's big, but I don't like his lateral ability.
So
I feel like
a quick lineman is gonna be able to get to his ass. I get you. Raiders tricked the big. Oh, what's happening?
Oh, this is it. You traded up, so maybe
the Bills have traded. See,
this could be. It's either DK. Or,
this is it.
Or you might go Dalton Risner.
We knew Risner should be the guy that we should take if we want to solidify the line.
I mean, could you imagine the excitement though if you take DK Metcalf? Because you have a slot receiver in Zay Jones.
Yes.
You have a slot receiver in Cole Beasley. You have a small speed guy in John Brown. I like Foster personally. I think Foster. It's weird. I'm higher on Foster than all you guys in the admin group, but I think he could be a number one. But right now, he's more of a deep threat. You don't have that physical guy that breaks tackles. You don't have that yak guy that's gonna bust through a screen, and that's what DK Metcalf is.
So
you remember the old bubble hockey? Oh, the States people. I don't know if you got bubble hockey down there. It's better than foosball, I'll tell you that. Anyways, bubble hockey. He's going forward and back. That's it. He's not going laterally. But he'll catch a ball, he'll break a tackle, and he's gone.
See, but that's the thing. We tried that last year with going with guys that have
maybe Irv Smith. That's a good call. I wouldn't trade up for Irv Smith, but it's a possibility.
It's a possibility. I think the Bills are done with guys that are big boys. We did it with Kelvin Benjamin. What an epic failure. We did it with Holmes. What an epic failure.
No. Whoa. Holmes is a different story because Holmes was a career bum that he was at mediocre at best. You just took a flyer on him.
We did.
And he was a good special teams player. You weren't counting on him to be a good player. Well, you were. But I told you from the crack. You were like, this guy's got Randy Moss ability. It's like,
easy.
That's a direct quote.
Randy Moss. I said, I probably
you texted me his speed and his size. You're like, this is
he can
Moss.
run. He can run. The boy can run. But that's as far as it went.
Yeah.
So, by the way, there's 127 people watching this thing. Yo, welcome back. This is day 2.
Yeah.
Day 2 of the NFL draft. So Risner seems to be what people are talking about right now.
Well, no, you got a lot of DKs too.
I don't know, man. What you feel O-line tight end?
If it was me picking, I'd pick Dalton Risner for you. If you want to get the Bills some more flexed into some primetime games, you take DK Metcalf. I mean, that's not how you build a team, but that'll build some excitement.
I don't think DK is the right move, man.
I mean,
it's not.
We talk about it a lot. I know a lot of people say I'm biased, but I need to see more from Josh Allen in the pocket. I need to see more than 52%. I need to see more touchdowns and interceptions. To me, right now, it looks like if he were to pull a hamstring and couldn't run, you'd be in massive trouble.
And
his passing stats are not much different than Josh Rosen's, and everyone's ready to give up on Rosen. So anyways, where I'm going with this is if you want him to succeed, and I'm not saying he won't, he's all the talent in the world, get him as many weapons as you can.
Yes.
Get some of those easy 2-yard passes to DK Metcalf, and he can take it the distance. Right.
So, and you're not wrong in anything they're saying. And I'm with you with that. We got spoiled with his running ability, his ability to get out of the pocket and so on and so forth. But this is the NFL. There's only so often that you can get out of the pocket. You're going to have to make your plays in the pocket, which he has done with lesser talent blocking for him. So if we solidify the line, which we have, maybe we have a much better version. They've been talking about it. He had a high ceiling. He's got a high ceiling, so he's only going to get better. So how do you make your guy better? Give him weapons around, which he has
Yeah,
right
yeah.
now, and protection.
I told you I'd take Risner. If it was me, I'd take Risner.
I'm okay with that.
But-
tight end might be the pick to go here.
Yeah, or
Um,
Greedy.
Greedy Williams.
Oh man,
Would you go Greedy
No.
Williams? That's
I've never
terrible.
seen a player more disinterested in making a tackle than Greedy Williams. Like, I have never seen a guy like I have business decisions all season long.
I bet.
Like since Stephon Gilmore's last year with the Bills. We were talking about it yesterday,
Yeah.
remember?
Yeah, absolutely. Now,
It's like
here's
he
my.
didn't want to make a tackle before free agency.
So what did the
Here we
Bills
go.
give up? This is what I'm interested in.
I don't know, but you traded for the Raiders, so the Raiders are so stupid. You may have given up a bag of balls. Who knows?
Hey, I thought Stevie Johnson was the one that was supposed to make the call.
I don't know, man. Eric Wood's
Eric Wood looking clean, man.
Yeah, look at him. I told you when he retired, you were gonna miss him.
To the Buffalo Bills. With the 38th pick in the 2019 NFL Draft, the Buffalo
Cody
Bills
Ford?
select Cody Ford, tackle,
Ah.
Oklahoma.
Okay.
So Vinny's gonna be happy about this.
Yeah.
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 Cody Ford. I did not watch too much film on Cody Ford. I don't know if you know much about him.
He's played tackle, right? And he was
Oklahoma?
played tackle. He's Kyler Murray's guy.
Mm-hmm.
They're always keep want to push him in the guard because his arms are a little bit short. And a lot of people, he reminds me of he doesn't look like him, but he's got a similar kind of grade than say like Zach Martin, who you could put at tackle and he'd be a good tackle, but he's an all-pro guard.
Now, did we have to trade up to get a Cody Ford?
If you really like Cody Ford, why not? That's why you have
6'4",
all these picks, right?
330. That is a big boy.
Yes.
That's like guard.
Yeah,
Right tackle?
but watch him. He's a little high in his stance. See what I mean?
This is interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. See, watch how tall he gets up. But he's strong.
This is
Yeah.
interesting because right now we drafted right tackle Cody Ford in the second.
Yeah.
So now
Oh, that was nice. He's
I'm-
powerful. He's
I see
powerful.
that.
That was nice.
I'm now
Yeah.
as a fan, I'm now looking at this
Oh, okay. So apparently they give up only a fifth. Well, you're second
and,
the
the fifth
to move up.
and
That's good.
Raiders are not that far.
The sack attack did call it. I did see that
Sack
comment
attack,
earlier.
yes, sack attack.
I would have taken Risner there
Good
because he was
call.
a pure tackle.
Good call on that.
But yeah, he is versatile.
So-
And you guys do seem to like guys that can.
So
play elsewhere.
here's the beautiful thing about this: we swapped with the Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
So the Raiders are still very, very high up.
Yeah. Well,
So,
who knows what they're doing?
but the thing is, we didn't drop that far off, and we want to give up a fifth. I'm good with that. So we still have our third round pick to go and make some moves. I thought we were gonna do a bozo move by
No. It's the Raiders. I told you we're gonna give. I told you you can't get swindled by the Raiders. John Gruden's up. He's got final.
You really love John Gruden.
Man, did you hear the list of free agents he brought in? Like he's like, we're gonna rebuild this team. I'm gonna bring in Vontez Burfict. I'm
Listen,
gonna bring in like
when you move on
Man.
from Khalil Mack for relatively nothing, bro, you know you have some issues. You got issues for sure.
yeah.
So let me read some of the comments and questions that's coming in right now. So William Oliver says, thanks for putting this on. Love talking Bills. I appreciate that, man. No doubt about it. Let's see what we got here.
Oh man,
What do you got?
Canadians plus football.
Canadians plus football equals who the hell is Palmer?
I don't know, man.
Palmer, should I?
Brother, I ran a 4.38.
Watch out. Don't mess with that.
I went to the Nationals for the 100-meter run.
Listen, and I benched 47 reps. Don't play.
Yeah, but at 100 pounds.
Don't
No,
play.
I really went to the Nationals for the 100.
Yeah, but what'd you run in the 100?
I'm running 100.
What'd you run the 100?
11.05.
11:05.
11.05.
Lies.
I went to the Nationals. You didn't know that? Ask, where's Burton?
Oh, you didn't know? Listen, I didn't go to National. I went to OFSA.
I went to OFSA.
I went to OFSA and I ran 11:29.
100, 4x100, and triple jump. I was like 160 pounds. That's why.
You could run?
Yeah. I could run, brother. You came out for one practice at touch football, and I saw you getting all like in your feelings. You're gonna lock people down. Remember? I pulled people out of the line, and I was like, no, I got him. Corner post, smokes him, like that.
Kevin running 11:05.
11.05. That's the best I ever ran, but yeah.
Sean Bunting went in the second.
Sean Bunting had some
He's-
talk that he was going to win the first.
Wow. Every mock, I mean, mocks are mocks, but every mock that I did had Bunting in like the 5th, 6th round, like 2nd round. Golly, man.
But yeah, like I'm telling you, Greedy is falling, eh?
Greedy Williams?
Yeah, he's falling.
Oh, is it? It can't be character issues.
No,
How could Greedy be falling that far?
There's
man?
a bit of character issues. There's a bit of the fact that, and I don't know the validity of this, right? But I've heard reports that people are saying that they're not sure if he loves football or not. That he likes the notoriety of it. He likes being the big man. He likes the money, and I'm sure he likes going to the club. But you know what I mean? But like that's what I hear.
So
and again, I don't know. That's just what I've been hearing on podcasts.
So here's the deal. I don't want to dismiss this. Somebody called it Josh H. He calls it the trench warfare. I like it. We hitting the trenches. That's how you win in this game, man. You win in the trenches. In the words of my guy, what's the coach that went to Arizona. He's the Arizona college team. Herm Edwards. You play to win the game, and you win the game in the trenches. So you get your Ed Oliver, you get your Cody Ford. Now here's one thing that I need to find out. You bring in a Cody Ford in the 2nd round. You don't bring him in to sit on the bench. You don't. Not in the 2nd round, you don't. So now that you bring in a Cody Ford, how the hell is that going to shape up this O-line? We already know Mitch Morse is the center. Yeah. There's no question about that.
That's your lock.
That's your lock. Nothing else is for sure. Other than that.
No.
So this will be interesting.
The good thing about Cody Ford is that you can put your best 5 on the field, right?
Yes.
So you take your best 5 and he rounds that out. So if your best 5 happens to be Spain and who else you can use at guard?
Wyatt Teller. We'll just put Wyatt Teller for now.
Oh, there you go.
Whatever.
Yeah, there you go. Okay. So rookie year, you keep if it was me, rookie year, I have an audition for left tackle between the Redskins guy you picked up. How do you say his name?
Which one?
Naseki
yep.
Or Dawkins. Loser goes to right tackle. I put Cody Ford in at left guard. I keep Spain at right guard, or then put Spain at left guard and Cody Ford at right guard, and Morse sits center.
So here's the thing: does Cody Ford has he even ever played inside? I don't want to say I hate, but like we always want to move people over.
It's the same thing the Dolphins did with Laramie Tunsil. They played him at guard.
Has he ever played guard before?
No, and they put him in at guard the first year because they had Brandon Albert at left. Right. But Ford actually, and Tunsil's like a pass blocker. He doesn't really suit being guard, but he played all right. It's just it gives him a bit of time to get acclimated to the NFL. It gives him a bit of time to get up and running.
So,
and Ford's is much more suited to play guard than Tunsil was.
And you just said something. Ebony B says, "You think we really had to trade up to get Ford?" I don't know. The thing is, you just don't know
if you like him.
And the fact that we gave up a 5th round just to move up. And thing is, here's the thing: there's moving up. From your position from like way up. So if you're picking 27th, I can understand you have to give up a lot more. The Raiders are picking in the top 10. So we were picking 8th. So we probably moved up 4 or 5 spots, not even 4 spots.
Yeah.
So to me, you didn't really lose that much. You lost a 5th round pick. It's okay to trade up for that. Now,
I'm saying you start Ford at guard his first year, and then he's your future right tackle.
So here's how I see the starting line based. Not even reading everybody's comments right now, and I'll read the comments in just a second.
Yeah, or Naseki could swing.
Based on what you were just talking about and moving people, because I was reluctant on moving people. But if I'm going to, Deion Dawkins remains at left tackle, right? But it's not a lock, but he remains at left tackle. Spain goes to left guard, Morse at center. Then you bring in the new guy and put him at right guard. And then Naseki stays at right tackle. There's your 5 right there.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, you just let him play it out, right?
Yeah.
You put him in camp. Like, we're just speculating right now. Who knows who's going to play where, who's going to struggle at right tackle. Maybe 40s.
Connor Michael, we do have a pick.
Who knows, right? So just let him play it out. But at least you've got guys that are versatile, right? I still think Dawkins is an adequate tackle and an all-pro guard. I said that when he came out. I wanted Miami to draft him as a guard, and I really wanted him. He can play tackle, but I think he can be like a Zach Martin guard. So, but anyways, so like maybe he's the guy. Maybe it's Cody Ford at right tackle and Nowitzki or whatever the hell his name is at left. But like I said, let him play it out. See who wins.
I'm gonna take this further. We're in. If you look at what the AFC East has done
Yeah.
Everyone has taken a defensive tackle.
Yeah.
Quinnen Williams to the Jets.
Well,
You guys
Pats
take
took a wide
Wilkins.
receiver.
You guys take Wilkins. Yeah, but the Pats are the Pats. Who gives a shit about the Pats? But the guys that are really trying to compete and trying to make things happen all took DTs. So we can't just go and take another position. We now have to like solidify ourselves and get that middle. So why not protect the middle against your Quinnen Williams and your Wilkins? I am okay with that pick.
Yeah.
Look at Charles Woodson with the handkerchief.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I see you, John Marlowe. I don't know what this. I can't read this conversation, but he just referenced Jim Lachey. Good one. Left tackle, Washington Redskins, late 80s, early 90s. When he was in excellent condition, he had a 96 rating in the
problem is
Tecmo Super Bowl.
Everybody's trying to do that Dallas Cowboy guy.
Drew Hill.
Drew, whatever that dude is. Just pick the damn person, man. Settle down.
I like anyone in Nashville cares about,
The Oakland Raiders select Trayvon Mullen, DB.
No idea who that is.
He's not bad.
This is where
He's
we're
not
gonna.
bad. They have two corners now. They took him and oh no, sorry, they didn't.
Yo, somebody just made. Look at that.
What's up?
C $21 says Raiders pass on Greedy. Also, what the hell's going on, man?
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Greedy must be vexed right now.
Blue Comet wants to know about the Dolphins. Is Fitzpatrick going to be the Dolphins QB of the future? No, he's not.
What do you mean he's not?
So
you don't know that?
Oh yeah, they've actually even come out publicly and said it. So Miami is trying to assemble the worst roster possible this year, so that they will guarantee a top 5 pick next year, and get someone like either Tua, Herbert, Fromm, or my guy Jordan Love. Maybe they'll trade for Josh Rosen. I think that they were really desperately trying to trade down yesterday, and had they traded down and picked up like an extra third or second or something, I think it was automatic that they were going to trade for Rosen. And my thinking was, why not? If you had an extra third round pick and you want to throw him and grab Rosen, two things can happen. Either he's going to be your guy and you just got your guy for a third round pick, or he's going to crap the bed and you're still going to get a really high draft pick next year, and you draft 1 overall. So there's no loss there. But they didn't trade down. They didn't get the extra picks. They have so many holes that I don't know if it's a smart idea now. Like maybe, like I guess if you can get him for a third, it's good value. But if they give up a second for him, I'm going to be like furious. And I liked Rosen. Remember, Rosen was my guy coming out of the draft last year, so that shows how little I know. But
so who would you rather?
I'd rather take, but I would rather have Rosen than Drew Lock or Daniel Jones. I tell you that right now.
And speaking of, would you rather have Ford or Risner?
I would rather have Risner, but I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking right tackle.
Got it.
And Cody Ford's more versatile. So if you don't, I don't know where you guys are thinking about playing him. So
it's most likely going to be guard.
And it's very close.
James Edwards says Cody played at guard in his sophomore year.
Yeah.
So that's the plan. They're going to put him at right guard. I know it.
I think so.
And he's 6'4", 320. That's the size of a guard. That's the size of a guard right there. So I'm okay with that. And you mentioned he's got shorter arms, so you can't go wrong with that.
Rick Pitts, no. Allen's got to show me something more than being able to run. Allen and Rosen have almost identical passing stats. So, and Rosen has like the worst team around him. The Bills didn't have a lot of talent offensively, but when you're playing quarterback with the number, 2 defense in the league, and number 2 or 3 defense in the league,
right,
definitely helps because you're in good field position. You don't feel as much pressure because you know that your team's going to get the ball back for him. 52% isn't cutting it. I know why you guys are excited. I understand why you're excited. I'd be excited if I was you, but you need to see more than
you're not buying it.
No. I'm not saying I'm not buying it. I just saying I need to see it because that New England game where they actually kept him in the pocket, yikes! If you keep him in the pocket, it's rough right now. Now you've found more help. You found him more receivers. So let's see. Like he was a rookie. I'm not trying to shit on him, but I'm just saying that you want to judge Rosen really harshly when he's throwing to a 52-year-old wide receiver with the worst offensive line in the league.
Careful what you keep talking Rosen, because that guy could be your dude soon.
Oh, now he'll go from the worst offensive line to the new worst offensive line. Because we got rid of Sitton, we got rid of Juwan James, we got rid of everyone. Like we got nothing.
Where do you pick actually in the second? What number do you guys pick? Do you know?
He's like, oh yeah, Kevin, you know how many GMs would give up picks for Allen? I don't know, man. Like I know you guys are really hyped because you're Bills fans, and I get it, but like,
Mr. Natural says you guys are picking at 48.
Yeah, 48.
So Mr. Natural, I'm assuming, is a Dolphins fan because he's on top of his shit. I saw him put the Dolphin symbol. He's there to represent for you.
Yeah.
Mr. Natural, you a Dolphins fan? Talk to me.
Oh no, the Broncos got Dalton Reisner. That's who I wanted. Oliver, you blew.
Yo, are we late? Are we really late?
Yeah, we're late.
Oh
yeah,
my gosh, man, this is disgusting.
I wanted Dalton Reisner, like everyone else. So I'm trying to think who I even want anymore. But hey, Juwan Taylor's gone. Risner's gone. Cody Ford's gone. I guess maybe if I'm Miami, I'm hoping at this point for Eric McCoy.
Who's your center? You don't have a center?
Well, we got a bum. We got like he's okay. What the hell's his name? He was hurt all last year. We traded for last year we traded the 49ers for him.
Mr. Natural is a Dolphins fan, so you got some support in this bitch.
Well, dude, it's a bad year.
Support.
It's a bad year to say Dolphins are number one. It's a bad year for that.
Buffalo Sacrifice
Daniel
says
Kilgore.
Rosen's still a good QB that was thrown into a horrible situation.
Well, we don't know.
Wasn't a good match. I would agree with that. Not a good match.
I'm just saying the book isn't written on Rosen yet because he was in a terrible situation.
And Risner looks like a meathead.
Look up the stats. His stats are almost identical to Mr. Allen's. So you can't say one guy's going to be a superstar and the other guy's a complete bust just yet.
C Dollar, thank you. Yo, you're gonna have to keep us intact on these picks because we're mad late. We like right now. We just found out the Bengals just made a trade. They traded with the Broncos.
I don't know
so
why.
Bengals are up.
It's because he's not on. You guys are probably watching it like right on.
I might. Yo, should we make the switch back to the zone?
No, the zone will be back. It's because these guys are on cable and we're on like an internet feed here.
Oh, true. Yeah.
Yeah. Greedy got to be pissed. Yeah, Greedy's got to be.
Greedy's got to be not pissed. He's on suicide watch right now, man.
Yeah.
Golly.
Yeah.
Denver probably going to take
name
DK.
Of our QB from?
You know what? I could see that. They took tight end. Hold on.
Rosen going to the Raiders.
They got Emmanuel Sanders.
Rosen. Raiders is a good fit for. For Rosen, I could see that.
Raiders.
Raiders is a good fit for Rosen because they've got draft capital. Derek Carr hasn't done anything since that 1 year.
They seem to like Derek Carr, but I mean,
once he got
yeah. By the way, you guys are all up in this bitch. You got 129 people. Shout out to every one of y'all. Yeah. Make sure you click that like button and subscribe if you have not subscribed, just so you guys can keep intact and know what's happening with the Bills.
Yeah. And my other thing about Greedy Williams, because his name keeps popping up. And my other thing about Greedy Williams, is he's not very sudden. He's not very quick side to side. He'd be really good at covering vertical threat guys. Like he'd be actually.
So is he like a Robert? Is he more?
He's a press corner.
He's a press corner. Okay.
He'd be better at covering a guy like Robert Foster, say, than he would a guy like Cole Beasley would leave him in the dust. He doesn't have the lateral quickness. That's what worries me. His attitude worries me. His lack of tackling, his disinterest in tackling worries me, and his lateral quickness. I think the taller, longer guys, the Marvin Joneses, maybe the Kenny Galladays, those guys, he might do well because he's got good size. And
he does. Guys, he was
and he has very nice ball skills.
Antonio Dingle, Rico, do you think the Bills going to get one of the receivers or tight ends? Next pick has got to be receiver or tight end. We've solidified defense. We solidified offense in the trench. Now you got to get a weapon for your guy. So I made a list. On my Twitter. If you guys are following me on Twitter, RealRico_BF on Twitter.
Yeah.
Go ahead and read that when I get my check.
Smith Jr. Irv Smith Jr. is the guy that if he's on another team, you're like, oh, that's a good pick, but you're not sure if you want him on your team. Because he's good at a lot of
Haskins, like Haskins for yesterday.
He's good at a lot of things, but he's not great at anything. He's not super big. He's not really tall. He doesn't separate that great. He's not a dynamic blocker. He's not very fast. He's not very athletic, but he's good in all those areas. I think he'd be a good pick. If if you grab him with your next pick, I think that's good positional value.
Here's what I would like.
But personally, I think I would take what's his name, Waring from San Diego.
This mother JFT OGK. Yeah, I see you, punk. So goodbye, my good man. You out, son.
Is that Turner?
Nah, man, I don't know who that clown is, but that guy was talking a whole bunch of junk, and he's plugging his own shit on our feed. I didn't say nothing. I was like, yo, let get your clout,
Yeah.
but no more clout for you, my guy.
The Bills do need a punter.
We do not need a punter.
Yeah,
Bjorquez is just fine.
We're not saying take a punter now. I'm just talking about at some point.
No, we don't need a punter. We're good.
Come on, man.
Oh, stop it.
Come on. You were picking up Dolphin punter rejects halfway through the year.
Yeah, and that was a bum. So check this out.
That's why he's no longer on the team.
Because Bjorquez got hurt. Bjorquez is nice and back. So I put a little power list together of who we can get at the 40 and the 74th pick. So obviously Risner's gone. I had Dalton Risner on there. Juwan Taylor I had on there. Cody Ford I had on there. We picked, which I love.
Yeah.
Fantastic. DK Metcalf is still available. Debo Samuel is gone. Hakeem Butler, I would not mind if we got at the 74th pick, but he's going to be long gone before that unless we trade back in. Dawson Knox.
What are you talking about here? You can't take Dawson Knox now?
In the third round? This is picks 48 to 74. I just put a list of people that we could take with those picks. Dawson Knox, Rock Ya-Sin is gone, obviously. Chase Winovich could
He's
be
still around. But
Miles Sanders.
Winovich is going this round, absolutely.
For sure. Drew Samia. But we might not need Drew Samia because we got Cody Ford. Voshan Joseph. Don't sleep on that pick. And
Broncos going to take Drew Lock.
Blake Cashman. If you guys know who Blake Cashman is,
damn.
Woo! That boy Blake.
Drew Lock.
No, they're going to pick Blake Cashman.
Drew
Watch
Lock.
this.
You need to take Drew Lock.
Quarterback? It's a good pick.
Good call.
What are the
Pierre,
chances?
that's the one you want to clip and play in the chat tomorrow.
Did you see Pierre's week? I had to say this. I don't know if you guys don't follow us on.
I like Hakeem Butler
he looks
too.
like a kid.
Yeah, I know. Like, look at him. He looks.
Okay,
Like,
do you ever watch the Entourage?
That guy's brutal. No.
You ever watch Entourage?
No.
What? Okay, if any of y'all ever watch Entourage, he's Eric. He looks exactly like Eric
I don't know, man.
from the Entourage.
He looks
Holy jumping,
looks
man.
like he's calling his mom to come pick him up from shoplifting at the mall.
He looks like a freaking 18-year-old.
Who's
17?
Oh my god. That's
No
terrible.
facial hair, no nothing.
He looks like a Nickelodeon actor that's playing a quarterback in a Disney show.
Oh my goodness, boy! Look at this boy, man.
Yeah.
Mommy, they drafted me.
Oh man.
6'3", 228.
What's
Look at
that
him.
investment? He's got a really good arm.
So here's the thing.
I looked at him closely because at one point Miami was looking at it, right, because they're desperate in need of a quarterback. So I looked at him, and he's got a really good arm. He's got some mobility.
He does have mobility.
Yeah,
for sure.
he can fit the ball into some tight areas, but he has some ridiculous decisions. Like decisions where you're just like, holy.
I've seen that.
Yeah, if his first look's not there, all of a sudden he'll throw something, and it's very Ryan Tannehill-esque. It's rough. But some guy mentioned it in here too. He's saying that he's going to go to Denver. He's going to sit behind Flacco, old man Flacco, for a year, and he's got a chance to fill out, grow, and learn. So it's
6'3", 228.
It's a good situation. It's a good situation for him.
So they're saying the Broncos scored big. So check this out. You got Drew Lock as your quarterback of the future.
Yeah.
And you got Noah Fant as your tight end. So maybe old man Elway had a plan over after all, man.
Chris Bruton, yes, I could see Greedy going here too. Oh, sorry,
Detroit?
it was Bob DeBaum that wanted that. Oh, yes, and Chris Bruton. Lockie is better than Jones. I couldn't believe Jones went that high.
Everybody doesn't believe Jones went that high. That's a joke.
I thought he was going to go.
I do have some information on Jones,
I knew
though.
the Giants were going to take him, but I thought they were going to take him at 17.
I'm going to tell you why the Giants took him. I got some information.
Well, I heard the Sutcliffe link. Oh, this guy's good. That's a good. That's earlier than I thought. I wish Fern was here. This guy's good. I wanted this guy, but I didn't think he was going to go this high in the second.
Jelani Tavai.
Yeah, I thought he was going to go maybe in the third, but this guy's good. Watch this. Watch the highlights. He's good.
The Lions fans don't even know how to react. They're like,
well, they don't know he is.
Yeah, Jelani.
No, this guy's got some talent.
He's from Hawaii.
Yeah, watch this. Like, I've seen some of his
if they
tape.
show highlights.
Yeah.
They may not.
Oh man,
Jesse Palmer will let
Ottawa's
us know.
own Jesse Palmer.
If you guys don't realize that Jesse Palmer, the man that's talking right now, is from the hometown, Ottawa, doing big things with the college ball.
Man, I think he's literally the best and like game announcer out there. I wish
He's
they
pretty
would.
good.
I wish they would bump him up. Him and Herb Street should be bumped up to the NFL. I don't want to hear old bums like Dan Fouts anymore trying to talk to me about Wes Chandler and guys from the 70s. You know, like give me like Herb Street, give me the Jesse Palmer, bump them up. We need some new blood. Old Troy Aikman with it, like I can't stand Aikman. Everything's like everything's is like as if you're watching a Dallas Cowboys home broadcast. You know,
It feels that way.
Everything's from the viewpoint of the Cowboys. This linebacker, he gives Cowboys a real hard time. It's like
Some of these guys are cornballs, man. Sam Mazza says, Rico, you think we're drafting an RB
This is a big reach, but yeah.
and trading Shady? Absolutely not. We're not trading Shady. We will draft an RB, but we're not trading Shady. But the RB won't be drafted until later. We just picked up TJ Yeldon.
You keep saying that. That's not a real pickup.
TJ Yeldon's not a pickup?
Well, yeah, TJ Yeldon, I had to convince you.
What do
was
you
a
mean?
decent. Listen, I convinced you because you were like, "Oh, it's."
I'm not
shit.
impressed by it. I
I know,
really am not.
but what I'm
am
saying
not.
is that TJ Yeldon is not someone that's going to preclude you from taking another.
They signed
running
him
back
to a 2-year deal.
for nothing. For nothing. What is he getting? 500,000 or something?
I
this
know.
year?
I get
With
that part.
bonuses. You need multiple running backs on your roster. He's a good player. Like he's an okay player. He's good. He's good in all facets. He can catch. He can run. He can block. He's a third down guy. He's solid. I'm not saying that. He's solid.
But the
you
question
don't.
is,
You're not drafting a guy that you really. I'm not saying you are. But you're not gonna. If the Bills are really high on a guy like
Yeah.
Miles Sanders or Devin Singletary,
yeah.
they're not gonna not draft him because fucking TJ Yeldon's on the roster.
But it's
Dude,
a
stop.
numbers game. Like, why would you? So why bother even drafting a TJ Yeldon if you know you're going to draft somebody?
Because you don't know how the draft's going to shake out.
I suppose,
Right?
I suppose.
I
can
mean,
give
if you
that.
cut him, it costs what, $500,000 against the cap? Who cares? You got like another $50 million.
Look at the swag of this man walking to the podium.
Buffalo Bill, great. James Lofton.
Why is he picking for the damn Packers though? Fuck off.
Well,
buddy.
he's played most of his career with the Packers, but he finished with you guys in the 90s.
They're probably gonna go OLINE, get some protection for. He's
This-
a big guy.
Do you not remember this? He was on your team when
Lofton
in
for
the
just a little
90s.
bit
Yeah.
in the 90s. Look at that beard, man. Fresh.
Oh man,
Make your pick, big fella.
Oliver spoiled it to me, but Elton Jenkins. It's a good pick.
O-lineman.
It's a good
Well,
pick.
we knew they needed O-line.
Yeah, that's a good pick. I see you, Andrew Dunn. The
What Andrew Dunn said?
1,000th commentator wins that sweet pink pillow.
Right here. There it is, buddy. You got it right there.
CD31 MCLE says AJ Brown is better than DK.
I agree.
No,
I agree.
yeah, he's a better player right now. I don't know
Yeah.
if he's a better
The
prospect
overall
right now.
receiver. He's a better overall receiver.
Yeah, he's a better player right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's a better prospect, but the thing is that to me, like Zay Jones is a slot guy and Cole Beasley's a slot guy. So you already have a couple slot guys. You've got a bunch of guys with medium size. I think maybe if you picked a bigger receiver, a red zone threat, that's kind of what you're missing from your receiving core
Yeah.
right now.
for sure.
So that's kind of why I would go with someone a little bit bigger. Personally, I would go with Hakeem Butler. If I was picking a receiver,
Yep.
if he's there, I would take Hakeem Butler.
So what
I like Hakeem Butler.
thing is, we don't pick until 74, so I can't see the Bills.
Oh no, the
Trading
Pats
up.
traded up.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's not good. That's not good.
Fuck, I hate the Pats.
Oh, I don't know if you know what I think we hit them just
Well,
as much.
I don't know. Are they trading up for Irv Smith?
Uh,
Or are they trading up for?
well, they got to kill Harry, so
Did Jalen Ferguson go yet?
not yet.
Not yet.
So Jalen Ferguson, it's open. This is the second round,
Oh, you know what?
and they had 12 picks.
Yeah.
they can trade a whole
They-
bunch of picks.
They also
Believe
might be
that.
trading up for Greedy. They might be trading up for the
Greedy Williams, huh?
yeah. So the Patriots defense, right? They don't need athletic edge defenders. They like guys that are like longer arms
Yeah.
that can control gaps, that can do that. Their pass rush comes from their scheme, and it's a collective group effort. So their scheme is to stop the run, and they load the boxes up, and they run a lot of like nickel and dime sets. So if they took one of the safeties here, what's his name?
They could go with the safety.
The safety from Florida,
Adderley?
Johnson, no, Nasir Adderley, maybe.
Adderley. Sorry, that's what I was
but-
meant to say. Adderley.
Yeah, but if they take, I like my personal favorite is Johnson from
See, but
Florida.
keep in mind too, they lost Trey Flowers.
Yeah,
They lost Trent Brown, so they might. Oh, but they also have their own lineman.
yeah, they
that
got
got hurt. That's coming
Win.
back. Win.
Wynn's
coming back. So I could see them going maybe someone to
Yeah.
replace Trey Flowers.
Yeah, who's still left? It's
Nobody knows. They
Yeah.
have so many like no name guys.
yeah,
So you just never know sometimes, man.
yeah.
But it's one of those situations.
Imagine if it was for DK Metcalf, and they put DK Metcalf in the. Oh
That would be such a-
man!
oh, come on.
You
Are you
gotta fix
serious?
Imagine, and they put DK Metcalf in an expanded version that
That would actually piss me off.
Cordero Patterson.
I think
I don't think
all
Will Greer yet.
fans around the league would be pissed off if they added N'Keal Harry and DK Metcalf on the fucking Patriots. Bro, could you
Yeah.
imagine that shit? Yo, they'd be hated.
I think-
Hated.
yeah, it might be Irv Smith though. Seems like the most likely. Just
I mean,
because,
they did lose what's his face, so yeah,
Gronk,
that makes
yeah.
sense.
and they lost Dwayne Allen, so they lost their top two tight ends.
Yeah, but they didn't really care for Dwayne Allen.
Well,
If they really
Dwayne
wanted to keep them, they would have
Dwayne Allen was like their blocking tight end, right?
Yeah.
But either way, they've lost two tight ends. They don't have an NFL caliber tight end on the roster right now.
So we're about to find out what's really good. They're picking a DB.
Yeah, it could be. It's either Greedy. They like because Greedy is a bit like Stephon Gilmore, right?
Sean Radhawa says, I agree with you, man. DK is overhyped.
Yeah.
He's overhyped.
You're picking him based on, but is he now? Like if you picked him at 9, but
Oh
if
my
you pick
gosh.
DK at 45, is that really? Are you reaching? I don't know.
If
Like
you pick him up,
if you had picked him, like at one point you guys there was some talk the Bills might take him at 9.
absolutely,
I thought that was a huge reach,
Yeah.
right?
for sure.
But at 45, I don't know if that's a reach. I mean,
40, no, it's not a reach at 45, but I just be, dude, this guy, who is this?
it's Dante Hightower.
Come on, Hightower, you got to look better than that. That suit is messy.
Looks kind of like a.
Oh, you got to do that?
Oh,
You a bitch like that.
yeah. Yeah, you think you're something? Miami's got a 2008 divisional title ring. It's got one diamond in it.
Oh, DB.
Oh, yeah, that's a very Patriots guy.
He's a
yeah.
very Patriots guy.
Well, he's watch, you'll see. You see, he's tall, he's long, he's fast, he's a man corner. He's
So I'm
like
going to put him right next to
he's almost
Stephon
6'4".
Gilmore. What?
He's almost look at him. He's 6'3" and 5'8". He's almost 6'4".
Holy shit, really?
Yeah.
God, he's a big boy, man.
Yeah. He's been rising.
That's a clean suit, son.
Yeah. Yeah. Gilmore's long lost twin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is tall, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good pick. That's a good pick for the Pats, man.
AJ. Miss Skeens 02. Dolphins going 3-13.
Is that possible?
Possible? You mean like
TV
instead
get,
of
like,
two instead
one-
of 2 and 14?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Is that possible to get 3 wins?
Well, maybe who knows? Fitzpatrick might.
Yo, he's a big boy. Jeez.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no, Dolphins ceiling next year, like if everything breaks right, is 6 wins. Like they don't have a pass rusher on the team.
That's a good pick for the Patriots, man.
Uh,
That's a good
We'll
pick
see.
for them.
we'll see. He kind of reminds me a bit of Byron Maxwell
Oh my God,
because Maxwell was really tall. If he puts his hands on you, he's pretty good. He's not overly fast like deep speed, but yeah. So I don't know.
Hey, listen, that's a
But-
good pick for them, man.
But yeah, he can. Oh yeah. Ooh.
Oh, he's physical.
Yeah, I like that. I like when corners tackle.
So this is how we're gonna have to beat the Patriots with this guy. Go deep.
5
beat 'em
and 11. Yeah, they could do 5 and 11, maybe. I don't know. It depends how quickly they acclimate to the new schemes. They have a lot of speed. I'll say that one about Miami. Miami's like maybe the fastest time speed offense in the league. when you consider they've got Jakeem Grant, it's like a 4-3.
Yeah.
Kenny Stills is a 4-3.
Yep.
Albert Wilson's a 4-3.
They got some
Parker's
speed,
a
man.
4-4-5. Shit, the tight
you
end
guys have some,
Gesicki's a 4-5-1. Kenyon
I'm
Drake is
surprised
fast.
I'm surprised you guys didn't use
Ballard.
Gesicki as much as
Adam Gase, man, he had him. He's kept
Gesicki
him,
could have
kept
been
him in
huge for
blocking.
you guys.
He kept him on the line. He kept him in blocking. He was using him like a Y when he should be. You got to put him out like the Giants use Evan Ingram. You know.
When are you guys picking? 48? You guys are picking 2 picks. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna wait till the Dolphins pick, and then we're gonna call it quits because we gotta.
Oh, we got to roll.
Yeah, we gotta. Well,
Oh, yeah.
still kind of early, but we're gonna get ourselves prepared to go see Endgame. I'm still cheesed that
Don't
LaShawn
say that,
McCoy.
man. I don't want any spoilers. I swear to God.
Yo, LaShawn, did you hear about LaShawn McCoy?
Yeah. I heard what he did, but I didn't hear anything.
Wow, man. I'm not
I
gonna
don't
say
hear
anything.
nothing.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Yeah, Rick Pitts, Ed Oliver falling to you guys was a godsend. Like, we were laughing almost like, well, we won Ed Oliver, but like everyone kept saying, we won Ed Oliver, but no one thought he was going to be there.
Let me tell you.
I didn't think he was going to be there. It was awesome.
Let me tell you something.
Oh, Bob the Bomb, don't spoil it, boy. Don't spoil it.
Yeah, McCoy's an asshole. Anyway,
Yeah, that's
me and the boys did a mock draft, and I set my 10 picks. Ed Oliver was my 9th. I sent it in. Then I changed my mind. I was like, you know what? He's probably going to be gone by 3rd. Give me Montez Sweat. I should have just stuck with my damn picks. What you trying to do? Oh, you go ahead. Good man. Who'd you put on timeout?
I put on the dude that's trying to spoil the movie.
There you go.
I saw it, but I don't think you saw it
Good
yet.
man. Good
So
man.
my heart's broken now, but yeah.
I'm very happy with how we have picked up Ed Oliver. Now here's the starting
Tom Brady
D line.
dies in Endgame. Man, Tom.
That's actually pretty funny.
I hate the Patriots so much, but I'm telling you,
I respect Tom Brady, man. I don't like him, but I respect him.
But if someone's like, "Who's gonna win?" I always say the Pats.
Yeah.
Like if they're playing in the
There's
Super
no question
Bowl,
about it.
I always say, even if they're not favored, I always say, "Oh, the Pats." Because we've been beaten so bad for so long
Yes.
that I won't believe they're dead
Oh, the
until
Browns are
2
in.
years after he's retired.
The Browns are in.
The Browns.
They couldn't stay out of it. They wanted to get in there.
They moved up 3 spots.
They moved up.
So who are they taking?
So
are they gonna take Greedy?
I can see it.
Pair him with Ward, Denzel Ward.
That would be pretty good.
Actually, you know what? They might jump up for a safety here because they lost Jabril Peppers. So I wonder if this is Johnson from Florida or Nasir Adderley.
Man, my man's is still kicking, man. Good for him.
I don't think the Finns are going to draft Greer. I don't think they really like him that much.
I can see the Greedy Williams pick right here.
Yeah,
Thank you very much.
I think
Very gracious.
that's probably the greatest football player of all time.
Thank you. The Indianapolis Colts have traded the 46th pick to the Cleveland Browns. With the 46 picks in 2013 NFL draft.
Oh, boy.
Man, that's okay.
Williams.
2013.
He's old.
Yeah,
He's old.
That's all right, man.
don't
So
go
Greedy-
tearing him up like that,
yeah.
boy.
Oh, yeah. That's probably the greatest player of all time.
So Greedy Williams going to the Browns.
He's gonna
No.
be so Greedy Williams now.
Apparently, the Browns are going to the Super Bowl now.
Okay, so now Greedy Williams is a position where he's going to be the number 2 corner, which is very good for him. He's going to be playing against, lesser receivers to break it in because Ward played better than I thought he was going to last year.
Absolutely.
So now he's going to be – it gives him a chance to kind of ease in here a bit. Yeah.
See, he shut down DK Metcalf though.
Well, he's the guy that plays when the lights are on, but
So that's what you want. Yo, he dropped perfectly, man.
but DK Metcalf is the perfect receiver for him because DK Metcalf's another guy that can't go side to side.
You're right.
So that's who he should be covering. He's got great ball skills if you look at him here. But if you put, say, like an Antonio Brown or that kind
He's
of
gonna eat
receiver,
him up.
like a Steve Smith used to be or that, he's going to eat him up. But against these tall, fast guys, he's nice.
He's got good size too. 6'1". It's good size, man. Really good size.
Yeah.
Damn. Seahawks, the pick is in already. They're running to the podium.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not saying Greedy's going to be like an all-star, but you know,
So-
at 47th pick, that's not bad, man.
Who do you guys? I'd like to see what you guys feel a good starting O-line group would be now that we have Cody Ford. And give me your starting line for the defense with a defensive line. And who do you guys see doing that? I'd like to see what your predictions are.
What did you ask him?
Starting O-line, starting defense.
Starting defensive line?
Defensive line. What the hell just happened? Is that Dillard?
No,
Not Dillard. What's this guy's name? What's that guy's name, man? What's his name? Help me out. What's my boy's name? Jeez, big boy. Jeez, look at the size of it. What's Cody Ford? What is happening?
Yeah, they're just re-showing it, I guess.
Is that me? Oh.
No, it's just it's probably fucking Akeem again, man. I tell you,
Yo, my man does it off.
yeah,
He does it off,
man. Akeem, we love you, man. But all those like 2:30 in the morning missed video chat calls because you've been butt dialing us.
So let's see who we got. So I wanted to see what do you guys have for starting line. So I see
Dawkins.
Sean Rodwell says Dawkins, Spain, Teller. So Spain and Teller.
Yeah.
Morris, Ford, Niseki. So it's gonna be a battle between Spain and Teller.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on board.
I don't mind that at all. That's actually pretty dope.
There's that dude again.
We put him on timeout, so he's back in again.
Yeah, he's got a new name.
Nah, he's going back on timeout.
Yeah, whatever. Right?
Peace out, brother.
There you go. That's what you want. They just shredded. He was good and illustrated.
Spencer Long is going to be cut. I think Spencer Long, I'm not saying he's going to be cut, but he's going to be maybe part of the casualties.
I think this is most likely. Dawkins, Spain, Morse, Ford, Nishki, or whatever. Yeah. And then, Hughes, Oliver, Starr.
Damn, he said he wants to go to Buffalo.
Oh, someone said
I got Cody Ford, boy.
Oh, my legs, man.
I want to see this organization make big noise this season. Let's go see if we can go win one.
Big fella, man.
Pick is in, and then it's Miami. We're gonna see.
What should Josh Allen expect? You should expect the same dog hit me that I had when I was at Oklahoma.
Shit. Listen, man. That O-line is going to look all right. That O-line has been revamped. It is not the same. Like, let's think about the O-line that we had last year.
Yeah.
Dawkins, Teller as a rookie, Dukas, Bodine, you know what I'm saying? Groy.
Yeah.
Come on. Mills, John Miller.
Mills.
Yikes. Come on, son. Like, this is a revamped line.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's like completely like we're all-stars, but this is a completely retooled line, so you cannot go wrong with any of them stuff.
It's a definite upgrade. That's for sure.
Great twin. Why you boys down on Teller? I'm not down on Teller. Not down on Teller at all, man. Teller was a rookie last year. That's the thing. You can't really blame him too much. That boy's a dog, man.
Yeah.
Jeez, Sean Alexander. I haven't seen that man in forever.
Oh, remember he broke the record for most touchdowns in a year? Remember it was like every year? It was like Priest Holmes, or it was Alexander, then Priest Holmes, then Ladinian. Alexander was a good player, man.
He was, man.
Yeah.
Then he just fell off after 1 year. He's like, it was over. Never could regain himself.
Yeah. I used this guy in Madden too, man. He was good.
Niseki, Dawkins, Morse, Feliciano, Long, Teller, Ford. I want Dawkins inside. I think they're going to keep Dawkins on the outside, man.
Yeah.
I think they're going to leave my left tackle. Guys, don't kill it for us. We haven't seen. We're behind, obviously, so don't write anything just yet until he picks.
Well, unless you're just predicted. If you're guessing, go ahead.
Go ahead and guess.
Yeah. So
I'm going to scroll up just so I don't have to see it.
Plus, I'm sitting on the floor. He's on the couch in case he looks like he's tall. He's not.
I'm really 5'2".
Ooh.
Marquise Blair.
Wow. That's a what the
That's a
fuck?
reach.
Well, what? What?
How good is that? I mean, what a scene right there. 200,000 strong.
Him over Adderley? Or
Maybe they see certain things. It's just about a fit sometimes, man.
yeah, I know. The fit is they just lost Earl Thomas, and they have the closest guy
He's
is
probably like a physical. He's probably a
is
physical safety.
Gardner Johnson from Florida is the next closest one. He's the middle. He's a center fielder.
Well, good for. Like, listen, man.
He's a good player. He's a good
Yeah.
player.
Sometimes it's just about like the dot. Like, listen,
No,
I
I
need a
don't
safe.
know,
I need
man.
a safety that is gonna be downhill in the box. I don't want a guy that's give me.
I want to. I wish.
Yo,
we had.
what's up with your damn
Whoa,
Dolphins?
no! We made a trade? Hang on. All right. Don't say anything. Miami traded back.
Are you guys even picking up?
Oh, you know what they did?
What did it do?
They're going to trade back, try and pick up a pick, and then fucking trade for Rosen.
You did? So it's Rosen's. It's
Let's see
happening?
what they get. Let's see what they got. Well, Rosen isn't traded yet because
Damn,
apparently
dude's got big.
he's an a-hole.
Look
Yeah.
at Deuce McAllister, man. I thought it was an O-lineman.
Oh, man. He's not keeping in shape. You seen Joe Thomas lately?
No, but I can't get over Deuce McAllister.
Dude. No, you got to look up Joe Thomas lately. Holy shit.
Oh, he's leaned out.
He is, yeah.
He looks
that
like a different person.
Yeah. Yes, I like
Center.
JJ
There goes your
Arcia. What?
freaking center.
That's
There's
who I
McCoy.
wanted.
There's
That's
McCoy's
literally who
job.
I wanted. So the fucking Dolphins, once again, they trade out when this is literally who I wanted. Every other guy that went off, I like, there's nothing you can do. But the Dolphins are so fucking stupid. They trade back for the only guy that could come in and start for them right now. What are they thinking?
Speaking the mic, they can't hear you.
Jesus Christ.
Kevin is upset. Kevin is angry.
Like, it's so dumb. Like, this was the same thing. I remember when the Dolphins tried to be smart one year. They're like, oh, we're going to be fucking clever. And I kept saying, take this safety out of Texas.
Who was
Take
it?
this safety out of Texas.
Who was it?
Fucking Earl Thomas.
Mm.
We didn't take Earl Thomas. Instead, we traded down so we could take Jared Odrick. Jared Odrick.
Odrick, I
The
remember
best
that.
thing Odrick ever did was appear on Ballers Season 1. Like, oh my God.
Ladies
God,
and
they're
gentlemen,
stupid.
Kevin is upset. He's losing his mind.
They
Listen,
needed an interior lineman. They missed out on Lidstrom. They missed out on they missed out on all of them.
I know. You're upset.
And McCoy is a plug. You could have started at center immediately. And you could have moved Kilgore to guard.
What can anybody say to you right now to make you feel better?
There's nothing unless they traded the pick for fucking Drew Brees. You know what I mean? Like,
So wait, where were the
so
Saints picking?
bad.
Where were the Saints even picking? It's like,
Well,
how
it's a
far are you?
great pick for the Saints because their center just retired. The old
That's a fantastic
Alex
pick, though.
Mack. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Oh man, that's a tough one for you, man. I feel for you. I really do.
I was
see,
like,
let's see what everybody else has
I
to say.
showed
Miami
it.
traded back for Rosen. That's probably what happened there.
I know, but
Um,
that's
Rosen going to Finney. They're laughing because I think they feel bad for you. I think that's what it is. Rant of all rants.
so bad.
Because they're being ran by dummies. That's what Rick Pitts is saying, man.
Yes.
Mr. Natural, where you at, man? Speak on this, man.
Jesus Christ.
What is happening here? I'm starting to feel for a Finns fan. Listen, we are so used to just hanging out with Bills fans and we know our own misery. Sometimes we have to listen to a Dolphins fan and feel their pain because we've been there before.
I showed up today and I'm like, here's who I want. I want obviously one of the three tackles, either Cody Ford, Dalton Risner, Juwan Taylor. I was pretty sure I wasn't going to get either of them or any of them.
Right.
But I was like hoping, you know? Then I wanted either McCoy or what's his name? The guy that just got drafted, Eldon Jenkins.
Yeah, Jenkins.
Those two guys. All right. Then I was like, okay, if I don't go them, maybe we'll go corner. I'll get Rocky Singh.
Kevin, someone told me to give you something to drink. Just have a sip, man.
Jesus.
Just have a sip. Have a sip.
And then, you go.
The States were picking at 30. They're picking at 30. No way.
No.
When the Dolphins play the Bills, get ready for Josh Allen. Pick City. Sorry to hear
Pete
to hear that.
Pete Martinez, he said that the last
We have to
time,
have
man.
sympathy for a Dolphins fan. We do.
Yeah.
He's a buddy of mine, man. I have to have sympathy for him because we know how it feels sometimes.
We're all trying to catch the Patriots.
We're all trying to catch the Patriots. You should be the Dolphins GM. Blue comment says, be the Dolphins GM. Stop messing around and get up there.
Yeah.
Screw. Someone said, you know what? No sympathy for the Dolphins. Screw the Dolphins.
I respect it.
LB Deft is needed in Buffalo for sure. Voshan Joseph. If we could pick up Voshan Joseph, I'm happy. They just need to let him help draft. Just jump in the green room with him, man. They won't kick you out. I'm sure they won't. Get Kevin a beer, Rico. Well,
Dude
listen,
must
hopefully
have-
Avengers Endgame will make him feel better.
Stop
We're about to...
fucking talking about it, because some a-hole's gonna come on and be like, "Oh, this is what happened." Oh, I'm funny.
No, but people respect it. They're not LaShawn McCoy here.
No, most people will, but
LaShawn
it
McCoy's
just
just a
takes one
bonehead.
guy that's gonna be like, you know what? I don't like that Dolphins guy.
You know what it
Ruin
is?
his
John
night."
Marlowe says we need Thanos to snap his fingers in New England. That's what he needs. Finn should just pick up Uncle Rico and can throw a football over a mountain. I'm just saying, man.
He can. Here, watch with his steak. Uncle Rico is got a cannon on him.
Oh, boy.
It's just so bad. I'm okay with not having a quarterback right now. I'm okay with that. I'm okay
because
with
you're trying to.
I want a quarterback next year. We've got nothing. We have absolutely nothing.
You
The
know what
cover
the
is
fucked up
completely
part
bare.
Fitz
So-
Magic is going to get you guys to a 6-0 start.
He's got nothing.
Like he did for
He's
the
got-
damn Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Like, we don't even have enough offensive linemen right now. When we had our OTAs,
Yeah.
we didn't have enough. Like, I don't even mean like good players. I mean physical bodies to run two lines. We don't have a backup. We had like 9 linemen on the roster. Someone had to double shift. Like it is grim.
Oh, Reggie Wayne is back?
Where the fucking Dolphins are picking all the way. Oh man,
Minnesota, Tennessee, Cincinnati. Yo, you're not picking for a while, big
yeah,
fella.
we're screwed. We gotta go.
Oh, that's a good pick.
Nice.
That's a big pick.
That's
He's raw.
That's nice.
That's a good pick.
That's nice. They're gonna pair him up with Justin Houston. No.
Here's another thing. I want to say this before I get
Yeah.
out of here. One fantastic addition that we could add to the Bills right now is signing Ziggy Ansah. Write the F now.
You gotta see what his shoulder though. It's great.
They said it's okay. It's just a matter
well,
of getting it
if
strong.
it's okay,
Strengthen.
yeah, no, but you gotta wait. You don't sign him until he shows you that it's.
I mean,
It's
if
safe.
the draft. If
What do I
truth-
think of Jalen Ferguson to the Bills? I don't think he'll be there when you guys pick again. I think he actually fits Miami better. I think he's like a 3-4 kind of end, as he lacks a bit of explosion, but he's got long arms. So when he gets to the apex of his arc before he flattens it out to get to the quarterback, he's very strong. He's got heavy hands, so he can knock you back a bit
Jalen Ferguson's
to
a
get that
beast.
bend. No, I like him.
He's a
I like
beast.
him. But I find that your particular scheme that you run requires a bit more athleticism. Otherwise, he might look a little too much like Shaq Lawson.
Yeah, you're
But
right.
but I like him.
Yeah, but I'm on board. I mean, I don't care how we go about it because we signed Ziggy Ansah. It kind of allows us to kind of now not to even focus on getting another edge rusher because Crosby is available. I know that we're going to be looking at Crosby as an edge rusher from, I think, Michigan State. Is it Michigan State? Yeah, Michigan State.
Yeah.
So-
Sorry, someone's trying to give me the details of the Dolphins trade.
Would you guys give up?
I don't know.
Anthony Felicio, appreciate that donation. Fins up. Yo, you got some people in here for you, big fella.
Yeah.
Fins up.
Well, it's not.
You know what I particularly like when the fins are up when I'm cutting up because we fried them already. Love when the fins are up when I'm just about to chow down on some dolphins.
Aren't your guys' necks sore from looking up at the standings at us for the last 20 years?
No, absolutely not.
Oh my god!
Because
We
I guess
always finish ahead of you.
I guess both our necks are like this because we've been looking at the damn Patriots
No.
forever.
I'm always like, hey, how's it going down there in Buffalo?
Right.
From my 8-8 perch, we're
Exactly
mediocre
right.
every year. Every year we're 7-9, 8-8. We're one game under 500 over the last 25 years combined. We're the absolute definition of mediocrity.
Zach Allen. How do you feel about Zach Allen?
I like Zach Allen. Zach Allen's a good. Zach Allen's a nice player. If you get Zach Allen in the third,
I like that 8-8 perch that you said.
Oh yeah, like if you were to like flip through the dictionary and you find mediocrity, it's like Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphins. You know what I mean? Like,
and
no
Kevin
one
as a fan,
knowing you all, I'd just be like with my head down.
the
Like,
head down.
yeah, and it's like, oh, this guy's really good. We better make sure he gets out of here before we re-sign him to a new contract.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are not going to wait for the Dolphins pick because that's not till later, and we're going to be late for this movie, and we know how that goes when you go to the movie. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I'm going to be checking my phone during the movie because it's going to be a 3-hour. I believe you should go to the washroom before you go there because we're going to be in there for 3 hours. So everybody, we appreciate each and every one of you guys tuning in with us.
It's a great Bills draft.
Listen, we're doing
Bills
okay.
draft.
Like if we're
Cody Ford, if you had told me you could have, well, it would have been a bit of a reach, but you could have possibly taken Cody Ford with your first pick, and
Irv
I would
Smith to the Vikings.
Yeah, but
That's good.
Fitz will go down as the greatest golfing QB of all time. Undoubtedly,
yes, indubitably, for sure.
Yeah.
So with 127 you guys in here, I can just say
we
this
got to
message right
sign
now.
seed.
What's that?
Oh, he said we better get there early. We got to sign seats.
Yeah, we got to sign seats. We already picked it
Yeah.
out. I don't know how you guys do it in the Americas, but we already assigned our seats. We know where we're sitting, so we just walk up and blah. Thank you guys for tuning in. We got Cody Ford. We got Ed Oliver. Please, if you guys are on Twitter, hit me up on Twitter to let me know how these picks are going. Just send me a message and say, yo, Rico, we traded up, or Rico, with the 74th pick, we picked X. I'm going to take my guess right now. It's got to be a tight end. It's going to be Jace Sternberger. That is who we're picking. I'm just taking a wild guess. We need a tight end. It would be the perfect place to do it. If we don't get tight end, we're going linebacker with Vashawn Joseph. Anyway, I'm out. Thanks for tuning in.
I'd say Zach.
Drop a like. Drop a comment. Keep supporting. Everything is in the bio. Keep hitting it up and keep supporting up. It's the Buffalo Bills. It's Buffalo Fanatics. It's your boy Rico. You know what it is, fellas. And I'm gone.